Right now here on Good Morning Quad City, street survival, how a local car club is helping change the statistic of deadly car crashes. And today, an extra treat with your sweet treat. Now, Quad City kids are benefiting from ice cream sales at Whitey's. Eric?
Should I let people know what we have planned for them in just a little bit?
Sure.
5:30, something we've never done before here on Good Morning Quad Cities. Before then, I've got your accurate forecast. It's 5 o'clock right now.
Live from WQAD, this is News 8's Good Morning Quad Cities.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. It is Monday, June 17, 2019. I'm Jonathan Ketz. Our top story this morning, the National Weather Service confirmed 2 tornadoes touched down in Des Moines County, Iowa, south of Oakville on Saturday. Crews found damage from 2 separate tornadoes. Both have been classified as EF2s with winds of up to 120 miles per hour. The first tornado touched down 3 miles south of Oakville, causing damage to trees and the roof of a house. The tornado also moved this home off its foundation. The second tornado formed quickly to the east of the first and damaged trees and the roof of a mobile home. Well, some more rain is going to be on the way this week. Are we going to get any today, though, Eric?
Today's fine. I think we may be starting to talk a little bit more about some stronger thunderstorms by the time we head in toward Wednesday. Look at traffic and weather together right now. Out on the roads, no issues to speak of here this morning. I'll let you know if things do change. Outside right now, 65 at the Quad City International Airport. It's 62 in Davenport. Winds out of the east at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. It's a little misty outside here for this morning. 59 now in DeWitt, 58 in Sterling. So much like where we were yesterday, we're going to have the clouds and a little bit of mist around. Visibilities aren't crazy. They're not down to 0 here this morning, so we're not seeing big problems out there, but you might need the intermittent wipers, and the little mist is not even able to be picked up on live Doppler radar this morning. As far as rain chances, not expecting that here for today, but again, could come back as early as Tuesday night. We track the temperatures. They don't move when you've got clouds and mist and some fog around, so we'll probably be into the lower to middle 70s as we look to the afternoon. Optimistic that we'll see a little bit more sunshine. There is more coming for tomorrow. Full 8-day forecast is coming up.
Eric, thank you. An investigation is underway in Maquoketa after a man died in police custody Saturday morning. They say police arrested Drew Edwards after responding to a fight. Soon after being arrested, Edwards showed signs of having a medical emergency. He was pronounced dead shortly after arriving at the Jackson County Medical Center. Both Iowa DCI and Jackson County State's Attorney are investigating now. Police in Des Moines are investigating after 6 people were shot after a party ended. Happened around 1:30 yesterday morning. Investigators say someone in a car started shooting, hitting 3 men and 3 women. All the victims between 16 and 20 years old. So far, no word what led up to it, but police believe the victims were the intended targets. Meanwhile, West Des Moines police continue their investigation into the deaths of 4 members of a family in their home Saturday morning. Police say they died from apparent gunshot wounds. The boys attended an after-school enrichment academy. A teacher who knew the boys say he's at loss for words.
You don't see something like this happen in the Indian community, let alone a heinous act like this. For someone who we've known so close, and we've seen them like week after week come in for classes, and we've seen them as recent as last Wednesday, and to learn that they're not there anymore is something that it really breaks our heart.
Well, the father was an employee with the Iowa Department of Public Safety, and the children's mother worked at a software company. Police have not said what led up to the shooting, but have said there is no additional threat to the public. If your neighborhood is experiencing an increase in stray and feral cats and kittens, you're not alone. News 8's Madison Connor joins us live in Moline to explain how a local group is stepping up to clean the streets of cat colonies. Madison?
Good morning, John. I'm sure if we went through these streets here in the park behind me, we'd see a few animals scatter and try to get away. And these cat groups is why one TNR group is saying it's more than just feeding and watering them, it's getting them fixed is the answer. Now, TNR stands for Trap, Neuter, and Release. It is a nonprofit volunteer group that works here in the Quad Cities. All of the kittens they trap are fixed and then adopted out from the shelter. But most of the cats have been on the street for so long they are ear clipped and released back out to the neighborhood, but only if they have someone to feed and care for them. After working tirelessly for the last few years, they are hoping to get some help from the community.
We will have instructions on how to trap, neuter, and release your cats that you're caring for on our website. There will be an informational sheet also here at the shelter.
Now, if you can't help out by setting a trap and getting it to the vet, the other ways you can help are donating to King's Harvest as well as the Quad City Animal Welfare Center and help cover some of those spay and neuter costs. John?
Madison, thank you. At their last count, they have caught and spayed more than 300 cats and kittens. Teen drivers are the cause of majority of deadly car accidents, and now a local car club is helping change that statistic by pushing teen limits in a safe environment. The Great River Region Sports Car Club started the Street Survival Program. They say it lets new drivers experience extreme road conditions in a safe space. Yesterday, teens got out on the course and practiced, something program leaders say they hope can help them in real-life situations.
Students are learning how to control their vehicles while the tires are at their limit. So we're giving them a safe space to do it, and so it's not a surprise when it happens out on the road.
Students also got to practice figure eights on wet road conditions to learn how to skid control and brake properly. About 25 students participated in the program. If you needed an excuse to eat ice cream today, today is really your day. But not just because summer officially begins this week. There's another reason here. News 8's Lauren Jackson joins us live on Moline to explain what that is and what other benefits came from eating Whitey's today. Lauren?
John, today is a good excuse, like you said, to eat Whitey's, even though honestly you don't really need an excuse, at least I believe that. But if you come to Whitey's today, half of your proceeds are going to benefit kids in the Quad Cities. Now it's for Bethany for Children and Families Cones for Kids fundraiser. Now this is a tradition that has been going on since the 80s. Take a look here. This is a picture from the very first Cones for Kids Day. Crazy the difference. But the day means just more than free ice cream for kids. The money will go towards keeping children safe, strengthening families, and building healthy communities through Bethany, which is located in Moline. Now I'm here in Moline at the 16th Street location, but all of the Whitey's locations in the Quad Cities will be participating, so whatever one is more convenient for you, stop on in, but it only counts for dips and cones. So if you're a shake person like me, today is not your day. You're just gonna have to switch up your order a little bit, but that means you just have to go back tomorrow. Yeah. John?
Good to know, yeah. Get the cones today, shakes back tomorrow. All right, Lauren Jackson reporting live for us this morning. The money raised today will not go to one Bethany program in particular. It will be split between all of them. Our time is 5:07. Still to come on Good Morning Quad Cities, a special tribute, the accessory one baseball player is wearing and who he's honoring. Eric?
Memories light the corners of my mind. Misty, watercolored memories. That's our forecast actually for this morning. A little misty outside and some fog. I'll let you know how long this is going to stick around. And when we do get some brighter weather around here, the accurate forecast is next.
You're watching WQAD. This is News 8's Good Morning Quad Cities.